welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, and that's Cairo Santos to get us started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Good coverage by the kick team. For some back at the 23-yard line. They'll run, and this is Quinshon Judkins. Past the 45. And he's out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside the 25. A big play right out of the gate on the first play. 55 yards on the game. On play action, it's Watson. Exiting the pocket right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
See what they have for 2nd and 10. Now the former Vol, Dylan Sampson. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up third down.
And it's third down.
Shotgun snap to Watson. He's got a man. It's Bannon. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on third, and it sets up a first and goal. This one tapped forward on the pop pass. And he'll take it on in. KC Concepcion. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Touchdown, Cleveland.
An extra point attempt to follow. He's got it. And the Browns will take a 7-0 lead. Now, following the touchdown, Schmidt back out there to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 27-yard line.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. First run of the game here for DeAndre Swift. Nice job pushing through the would-be tackler. Gain of about 3. Second down.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
They'll go again with Swift. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Denzel Ward in on the tackle.
He was brought down by Denzel Ward. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Third down, they need 5. From the shotgun, it's Williams. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Carson Schlesinger.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week. Come out early. Get some completions. Settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left. But this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
Watson now on first down. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Quick throw on the RPO to Boston. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. Talk things over before 3rd down. Out of the gun, Watson. Open man, left side, he's got it. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A gain there of 21. It's a Browns first down. They'll fake to Judkins, and now it's Watson. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Again, it's Watson. This throw left is complete with Judy. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. We'll try and run for the first with Judkins. And they're going to get him down close to the marker. Was he able to reach the ball out? He did. Great spot and a great run. First down. 1st and goal.
Nice run right there. You get down here into the red zone area, Mike, and yards are hard to come by. He's able to stick his head in there and sets him up for 1st and goal.
One broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, the coverage excellent there. It'll bring up 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, here's Watson. And he's in. Jerry Judy. Touchdown, Brown. Schmidt now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Browns will extend their 1st quarter lead. It's now 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10. At their own 33-yard line.
This drive will begin with a run by Swift.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
In motion, it's Odunze. Throwing on 2nd down, Williams. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. That's caught! A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Now return coming from the 7. They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Watson. That's out quickly to Boston. And he won't get away. Good tackle there to get him down behind the line.
It almost seemed like the defender was getting the play call sent into his helmet, just like the quarterback, because he knew the play before they even snapped the ball, and that play had no shot.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Off play action, here's Watson. On the run to the right. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. Picked off by Tyreek Stevenson. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Browns with the advantage. We're back to Soldier Field after this. Bears in possession here to start the second quarter as they are set to start the drive with 1st and 10. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. He'll get this to the Missouri man, Luther Burden.
You know, there's so many key factors that allow a play like this, Mike, to have so much success. And, of course, like anything, it starts with the quarterback being accurate. It's such a big part of NFL football right now is the run after the catch. But the accuracy of the ball allows the receiver to turn into a runner after securing the catch. So great job there by the quarterback. And then sometimes it's just a foot race to the pylon and speed kills. And wide receiver gets the ball, secures it, and he does the rest.
He fields it at the 8. Whoa. And he goes nowhere. Buried back at the 15-yard line.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Sampson. Defense all over that one. They'll come up with a stop, and it's no gain.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
2nd and 10. A play fake. Now Watson to throw. Flush to his right. He'll tuck it and take off. And he'll get forward. Give him about 4 yards before getting out of bounds. And that's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Watson. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. Inside the 30. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, Cleveland.
On for the extra point.
The extra point up and good by Schmidt. And the Browns have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. Khalif Raymond to return it. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. A throw downfield caught by Burden. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down. Here's Swift. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Pick up of the 11 yards on that one. 1st down, Chicago.
And what a start to this drive. A little bit of everything. First, you get the explosive pass to start it out, and then you follow it up on the ground, picking up good yardage. The ability to weave back and forth as a play caller, it just puts so much pressure on the defense.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And it's recovered by one of his teammates.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs.
Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
That's a short one caught by Loveland. And he's going to go out of bounds, though there are markers on the field, as the officials will sort this one out. They'll come up now again. Good news, it's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Rome Odunze was the intended receiver.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Down inside the 10. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On the ground, it's Sampson to start this drive. They'll mark him down just shy of the 40. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Now it's Watson. Moving outside the pocket. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Throwing is Watson. Looking for the home run ball deep downfield. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete.
For this entire first half, the secondary's really been on the ropes. I mean, they've already given up 3 touchdown passes, Mike. So if I'm this offensive coordinator, I'm saying until you prove to me that you can defend the deep ball, I'm going to continue to test the deepest layers of your coverage. This time it falls incomplete, but don't expect that to be the last time they go after him.
Over the middle. He's got Boston. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
6 yards on the play. Brings up fourth.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll come back to Soldier Field following this. So, on fourth down, the lefty, Corey Bojorquez to punt for Cleveland. Back deep, Khalif Raymond. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return.
At their own 12-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Swift. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up second and short.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That is intercepted. Picked off by their rookie second rounder.
Intercepted by the Browns. They'll take over first and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Fake the handoff. Now Watson. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front.
The Bears go ahead, take their third and final timeout. Talk things over before third down.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
Throwing on third down, Watson. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. That is a gain of 20. And what a chance now. First and goal coming up. Sampson is into the end zone for a Browns touchdown.
Touchdown, Cleveland.
You know, some of these old-school analysts and coaches, they might sit up here, Mike, and say, you know, why are you lining in the shotgun inside the 5? But depending on your system, when they want to spread you out on the goal line and make you defend every blade of grass, the ability to be in the gun really helps tie the run game and the pass game. This time they decide to keep it on the ground, but don't be surprised as this game goes on. If they're in this situation again, they've got a good complementary pass.
He fields it at the 8. Past midfield. Look at him go. And he's going to take this all the way back. 90 yards. Touchdown, Chicago. Santos good on the extra point. And the Bears will go up by a point here in the second quarter. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
Take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Play action. Watson. Oh, the ball's out. And one of the Browns is in there. And yes, Cleveland able to retain possession. So it is a one-point game here at the half as we check in with Scott Hansen for our halftime report. Scott. Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A one-point game as quarter 3 begins. He's to midfield. To the 20. And he's going to take this all the way back. 93 yards. Touchdown, Chicago. What a start to the second half. They come right out of the locker room and take it all the way to the end zone for 6.
Mike, we got to find out what that halftime speech was by that coach, because apparently it worked. I mean, talk about a dream start here. You find yourself at halftime, you're regrouping, we want to come out in the third quarter and establish some rhythm and momentum. And boy, do they do that here with their kickoff unit, returning it for 6.
He fields it at the 8. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
First and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
Now first down throw for Watson. A short one that is caught by Fannin. He's inside the 25. Wow, out of bounds, inside the 10, it's first and goal. A big one there to start the second half. 52 yards. Shotgun snap to Watson. Forced out wide. That is caught. What a job on the scramble. Touchdown, Cleveland. They'll go for 2 as Watson brings the Browns to the line.
The Browns will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Back to throw. He'll swing that out wide. And he finds his way into the end zone again. Good stretch, finding the goal line, the touchdown, and the 2-point conversion.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
Doesn't it seem like that every time we see a highlight reel catch, they love showing the wide receivers and the running backs, but let's give a little love to the big tight end. I mean, what an athletic play. Understanding that ball was down and away, you've got to lay out to secure it, and not only is he able to get his hands under it and catch it initially, but he's able to survive the ground, and that's a big-time play.
How about this sequence to start the drive? Back-to-back good games, 19 for this one. Good start to this drive so far. Another first and 10. Off play action. Here's Williams. It'll be caught. It's DeAndre Swift. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of of a couple on the play.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, they're able to get you down for a loss.
On third down, here's Swift. This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
Santos' kick is good. And the Bears will take the lead here in the third quarter.
Job number one on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves them out in front.
And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. On first down, it's Watson. And that ball incomplete.
That's a great example of why the premium players in this league on defense, Mike, they're the guys that impact the passing game, whether that's defensive backs or guys that can defend at a high level, but especially pass rushers, because even though he doesn't get the sack, it's the pressure that leads to the bad throw that leads to the incompletion.
To throw on second down is Watson. This throw left is complete with Judy. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. Out of the gun, Watson. This one, batted away. It's incomplete. Gary Judy, the intended target, and it's going to be fourth down. Bajorquez on to punt, and the kick is away. Raymond going to return it. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. On the ground, it's Swift. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
32-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. Throw left side, taken in by Thomas. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 6.
To throw, it's Williams. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
He's trying to get around the corner, but he can't. He's going to be run down behind the line.
A loss of 2. Brings up second and 12. At the Bears' 28-yard line.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. From the shotgun, here's Watson. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this third quarter.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
It is third and long. Here's Watson. Flush to his right. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. They'll run for it. It's Judkins. Fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. The Bears have it. And he is out of bounds, but his guys are going to take over possession of the football.
This one's going to be tough to stomach. I mean, all he has to do is just hold on to the ball, and they've got a fresh set of downs. He was past the yard to gain, but unfortunately, even though they gave up the first down initially, the defense was determined to get off the field one way or another, and they found a way to do just that.
On first down, it's Swift. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
Fourth quarter, you find yourself protecting a one-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
They have found something on the ground. 16 more yards on that carry.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. Fourth quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
So, a pair of first downs moves them out to the 47-yard line. And it's first and 10. They will run it over center with Swift. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
From the 48-yard line, here's second down and 4. Here's Williams now to throw. He'll get this out to his running back. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped. And that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. Inside the 20.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field. And after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This one taken at the 7. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Off play action. Here's Watson. Going Deep downfield for Judy. That's hard. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. It's a gain of 34. On first down, Watson. That is caught right side, and that's Famine. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That gets him to 100 yards exactly after that reception and gets his team a first down. Watson to throw. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Again, it's Watson. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete.
I could sit up here all day, Mike, and we could talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
To the air again, Watson. He's got a man. It's Bannon. And he will score. Game on. Harold Bannon. Touchdown Browns. Here is Schmidt now for the PAT. The kick is good. Important extra points. The difference is just 3 of field goals here in the fourth quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. Raymond now to return it. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Give up the middle with Swift. Tough to bring it down. Somehow he manages to get 4 yards out of that.
7-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 6. To throw is Williams. Connection made. It's Burton. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
First down, 10 yards to go. They'll try the right side with Swift. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. So, right out of the 2-minute break, we get a timeout used by the defense with 1:56 to go. Second down, they need 7. They'll drop to throw. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. That is brought in. And he is short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line.
And the Bears first down.
Now, a touchdown here could be the capper to a victory. It is 1st and goal. They'll run with Swift. And looked like he might have had a lane, but the defense closed quickly. He did not get in. Second down.
Leads to second.
Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their second. They get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. Here now, second down and goal. One more time, they try Swift. And this time, he will work his way into the end zone. DeAndre Swift, touchdown Chicago. Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This field end at about the 9. He'll get across the 5. That's it. Good coverage. They got him down at the 6.
Take over first and 10 at their own 6-yard line.
Here's first and 10. Shotgun snap to Watson. In the middle, he finds Concepcion.
Complete to number 1, KC Concepcion. A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the 13-yard line.
Here comes second down. Back to throw is Watson. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Getting hard to hear in here. The noise very loud from the crowd. Third and 3. Play action. Watson. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down.
You got to give credit to the defensive coordinator here. He went into attack mode, had a great blitz plan for this fourth down situation, disrupted the timing of the offense, and the quarterback had nowhere to go. He flushes out of the pocket to keep the play alive, and they're able to chase him down, force the sack, force the turnover on downs.
So this one in the win column for the Bears. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears get the win at home as we say so long from along the lakefront at Soldier Field in Chicago.